Hey Aries, welcome to your mid-May 2019 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Be sure to check out your planetary alignment so you can get a message that most resonates with you. Not everything will resonate, so be mindful of that. Sometimes everything resonates, and that's awesome. So, like I said, be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sometimes we tend to resonate most with our rising signs, so be sure to check that out. If you are cross-watching and you feel like it's resonating with you, take it. It could go vice versa. What's the other one? In the reverse, upside down, whatever messages need to come through and you feel like, oh, that message is for me, take it. Okay. Also, I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will, therefore you make the best judgment for you and those involved. In the description box below, I have listed the decks that I'm currently using. So let's get started. Aries, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. You could be dealing with a Pisces, have Pisces in your chart. Now, the Hangman here is somebody here who's waiting for something. What is he waiting to happen? Whether you're waiting to be enlightened by the universe to show you a direction to go, maybe you're trying to get yourself unstuck from a situation, or you currently feel stuck in a situation. A hangman, though, is somebody here who purposely puts himself in this position, though, in this stuck position, because he wants to see the other side of the coin. He wants to get another perspective, which is the best. It is the best because, you know, the definition of insanity is constantly doing the same thing and waiting for different results. Now, Aries, it's possible that maybe, because I was about to call you Pisces, you might have Pisces in your chart. It could be your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. Who knows? It could be your Jupiter, your Mars, or you might be dealing with Pisces, and they have it prominent in their chart. Now, what was I going to say with this? The Hangman. I feel like you've been in this situation already before, Aries. And the Hangman, it's you coming to that realization, like, I need to find a different way to deal with the situation because it's just not working anymore. And I do want to better my situation. I do want things better for me. And it's really selfless, though. It's very selfless. And good job for you, Aries. All right, so we have here the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be waiting for a Taurus. You could be being enlightened in a situation such as a marriage. The Hierophant could be structured companies such as corporations, things that are very traditional as well. You could feel stuck in a very traditional situation and you want to break free because you want to go and do your own thing. You might feel stuck in a job, but I need to stay there because, you know, it's very stable. Maybe you could be feeling stuck with a Taurus, feeling stuck in a marriage. The Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Let me take a second with this, though. Maybe you're waiting on a Taurus and a Virgo. Sun, Moon, or Rising. The Hermit is another one just like the Hangman. But the thing is with the Hermit, he's done the Hangman several times. He's already enlightened, you know? He's somebody wise. You can go for them for advice. Maybe you're searching for advice. Maybe you're in marriage counseling and you're waiting to see if this is going to work out. The Hermit, though, he holds up this light of wisdom, a light of shining on something that needs the light shown. Let me continue on. And we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Could have Capricorn in your chart, be dealing with a Capricorn. This major arcana so far. This is life-changing, okay, Aries? This is life-changing. And like I said, you are trying to turn things around in your life. So it could be that before you really had this devil-like energy, like addictions or maybe wanting things for yourself, feeling tied and bound maybe to a toxic relationship as well. And now you're getting this enlightenment of, oh my goodness, now I know why this was so toxic. I was actually in a codependent relationship. I don't know, example. And I was a codependent person, was or is. I didn't realize. And I wanted to get out of the situation, but I didn't know how, or I kept coming back because, wow, the problem was living within me. because I kept coming back because I just wanted attention. I wanted the approval, or I wanted to be loved. And even though it was a toxic situation, I just kept going back because it's all I knew. Or maybe you grew up in a very toxic environment, or in an environment in which, you know, love wasn't shown properly. So now you go out into the world and you kind of resort back to that because it's familiar. You feel comfortable in it, even though deep down inside of you, you know that something here is not right, but something still here is keeping you tied and bound. Let's see what else is going on here. 8 of Swords. Yep. Feeling stuck. You know, I also got the sense in the words of killing yourself in your mind. Okay? Not literally, but in your mind with all these thoughts. What am I going to do? How do I escape? I don't know why I said escape. That literally escaped my mouth. How do I get out of this? I don't want to be in this situation anymore. I mean, it's not even that you don't want to be in the... It could be that you don't want to be in the relationship anymore, but it's also about... I don't want to be in this toxic energy anymore. And in your mind, you have the Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini might be on your mind. Could be that you want to rush in, save yourself, or rush in and just completely demolish the situation here. Your mind could just be racing constantly. You have an action plan. You want to speak your truth, but I don't know if you have just yet. For some of you, yes, you have, but it feels like on your mind you want to take action here. And it's almost like this is not emotion based. It's just I just keep getting the feeling that you just want out. And then Strength card here. So you could have Leo in your chart, be dealing with a Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising. Strength card is about having this courage. And this is in your future position. So having this courage, also being able to tame your emotions, tame your mind, be in control, master yourself. Strength, maybe all of this was happening, Aries, for you to hold back. You know, with the Devil and the Strength card as well, and then we have all these signs, it could be that you feel tempted. Something is making you feel tempted. You know what? I'm going to clarify this. What is the Strength card? And we have the Four of Wands. Yes, participation. Okay, so holding back from temptation, right? From participating in something. It could be being strong and building a stronger foundation. Because the Four of Wands is also home. Letting go with the Eight of Cups. And this is the Page of Pentacles, adventure. So it could be that you're having strength to keep up this relationship, maybe with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Maybe you're trying to find the strength to walk away, or maybe even just to detach for the time being so that you can start something new, maybe with an earth sign. At the bottom of the deck, we have here the Devil card. Conditioning in this deck. Strong Capricorn energy. Toxicity. You're trying to leave toxicity. Sorry, guys. Just be patient with me. Okay. So let's move forward. We have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups is, you could be fearing that you won't get into this happy state. You could be fearing that everything works out between you and another individual. And why would you be fearing that, right, is the question. But the thing is, maybe you truly feel deep down inside that you need to break free. And if things end up working out, You're not breaking free. And then you might fall into this pattern of, what if things go back again? What if... Or maybe you just have this fear that things won't work out. That you won't get this 10 of Cups. Temperance. So, things are working here in your favor. Now, you know what the Temperance card is when two people get together and then things start to balance out, to start to mix, right? Because that's what she's doing here. She's mixing. It's like she's the alchemist, the scientist. Mixing these things. Well, how's this going to work well together? You know, for some, you've had like science lab or whatever that class is called, in which you mix like chemicals together. And then if they work well together, it just foams a little bit, or it just changes into a beautiful color. And then you and this person is like, you mixed it together, and all it does is explodes. So and I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the situation because I totally, completely understand this. And if you're getting offended that I chuckled, I apologize. I don't mean to offend anyone. But with the Temperance card, there's a need for you to be patient, that things are working. There's a reason for this, okay? So there's a reason in which the universe is allowing this to happen. For you to, and look, it's together right next to each other, the way I have it on the table. Strength, Temperance. For you to be as strong as you know you are. Okay? Things are working well for you, Aries. And then we have the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands, I'm feeling, is this enlightenment, right? This enlightenment of the Hermit, the Hangman, Temperance. Oh, Temperance is Sagittarius energy. The 8 of Wands, I always see this card as messages from the divine. You're being enlightened. Things are coming at you. It's going fast. I feel like you want things to work out. Messages. You hope that something here comes in for you. Whether it's some kind of communication, some kind of action, somebody else doing something for you. And then we have the Page of Swords as your outcome. So with the Page of Swords is this youthful energy that's willing to learn, that's willing to explore, to speak the truth. You know how kids, they speak the truth without, there's no filter here. Page of Swords, no filter, because it's still very inexperienced. But you have the Knight of Swords on your mind as well. So I feel like, Aries, you are going in the right direction. What you want for yourself, or how you want to change certain characteristics about yourself. Or if you realize, it's not about changing who you are. It's about realizing our faults and understanding why we have these things. They're helping us in some sort of way, or they're calling to us to bring attention to that so that we can evolve, which from the page, you are thinking about going to the Knight of Swords. There's also a need for you to be careful with your words as well. It could be that things get a little bit heated and you might say things that that are not in your best benefit, okay? It's not that you might regret them. Yes, for some you might regret them, but you might say things that you don't regret, but it kind of like brings you back into the cycle all over again. All right, let me just clarify that. Just Page of Swords. Watch where you're going. See how she's looking back? She's holding up that sword, but she's not watching where she's going. 3 of Cups, celebration. 2 of Wands, possibilities. Looks like you have a new beginning here. And then Page of Cups. This is the Page of Cups, understanding. There's love here, but somebody could be acting a little bit cold because they do want to see the bigger picture. They do want to see, well, you're coming to me with love. Let me check you out first. Let me see. Maybe having a hard time trusting. Let's take out a Moonology card for you. Oh, bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles, outsider. Yeah, you might feel like I don't want to be left out in the cold again. I don't want things to, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough, Aries. Or maybe you're moving towards someone else. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Excuse me. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. And we have at the bottom of the deck, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Regardless, you know, Aries, you are moving in the right direction. You are being enlightened. Try to listen to your intuition. And some might think, well, how do I listen to my intuition? It's always this very quiet voice. It doesn't shout at us because it doesn't command. It doesn't tell us what to do. It just informs us. And it's quiet, you know? It's like this strength card. Taming the beast within. So do some meditation or praying or earthing, whatever you resonate with, so that you can focus. What is it that I really want? What do I need to do? You know, how can I get the best outcome for myself and for everyone involved, right? Because ultimately that's the goal. Because we do things just for ourselves, for selfish reasons, and we tend to create karma that's unnecessary, you know? And some people are like, yeah, sometimes we need to be selfish. But we're taking the word a little too... It's very like loose, and people sometimes they tend to get the wrong connotation of what selfishness is in that context. So I think you understand what I'm saying, Aries. All right, Aries, if you resonated with this reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.